Il Corso Lifestyle Mall is it's popular food courts down here. It is continuing to expand. It's got a north and south end to it, kind of spread out. Come with me while I walk along, show you some of the restaurants, and this is something that's going to continue to change as more and more companies move in here. Anyway, let's get to it. Vegan Island restaurant. Hey, there you go. People have been asking me about that occasionally. Morning. What time do you open?
No open, temporarily closed.
Huh?
Repair to damage.
Damage. Oh, so
Restaurant open inside.
Oh, so all the stores are closed?
No.
Not open.
To restaurant
Okay.
inside.
But some stores?
No.
No open, huh? Okay, very good. Thank you. Bubble as drinks. Vegan Island restaurant. This is in SRP, South Road Properties, down by the SM Seaside Mall, down that general area. I was here a couple months ago, and that building was open. You could walk into it. Looked like they were opening up some stores inside. But apparently, maybe the roof is leaking or something. They've had to close them down and move forward anyway. Luminous Espresso Industry Cafe Restaurant, open every day of the week, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Hussam, Middle Eastern cuisine. Shawarma sandwich, lamb meal, kebab sandwich, kebab special, mixed grill, Turkish coffee, sounds interesting. Salmon, 600 pesos. Feel like Japanese cuisine today. Ayame, maybe? Probably pronounced that wrong. And fishes. I've eaten there a couple times, had some good fish there. Desert Factory. Are they open? Dessert Factory, and they've got several locations: Remo, Salinas, Ayala, J Center Mall, which is presently closed, Park Mall, and here in Il Corso. Lighthouse Tower, I think they're gonna, someday they will open that for viewing, but not yet. They have a little bit of a dock down here, pier out there. I think outrigger boats come in there. I'm not sure where they take you. A little bit of a boardwalk here. Walking, jogging. Ulis, however you pronounce that. Streets of Asia food. Not quite sure what that means. I ate in one in Ayala Mall quite a while back. I think I just had a dessert in there, middle of the day. Anyway, they've got a first story, second story here. Very little going on that second story. They've still got a lot of first story stores to open up. And I'm not sure what they're going to put upstairs eventually. It's an evolving situation. Anyway, several more restaurants open now than there was last time I was here. So they are, because it is becoming a popular place, especially in the evenings and especially on weekends. Well, these boards are actually kind of slippery. Dunkin' Donuts over there. Hussam fish place, Rico's Lechon, and Chick-A-On. So they are opening up more places. Hello.
Making vlog?
Yeah. Slate Classified District, opening soon. I love sweet. Maybe that's a bakery, candy shop, I'm not sure. Rico's Lechon. Chicken. Let's see. I thought the fish place was right here. I was positive the fish place was here. Maybe they're not here anymore. Oh, they're over here. That's it. They're around the corner. Fishes.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. There's a big food court area, very popular down here just a little bit. I'll show you that. And then back at the other end, the south end, there's another little bit of a food court. So I'll show you that later. Scaffolding. I know that business. Fresh brewed something. That tall building in the distance, that is New Star Casino Resort Hotel. Bicycles, walking. Tall building in the distance, that is New Star Casino Resort Hotel. Still soft opening, I think. Chick Boy. Matana. Chick boy, I know a few chick boys. Are you a chick boy? The girls, the Filipino girls can spot the chick boys very quickly. There was what I'm sure is copyrighted music playing out of some of these food stands. Very loud, in fact, something of... Anyway, I had to mute it because otherwise you get a strike from YouTube. Or they demonetize it. Anyway, several of these places were open, and I think it was about 10:30 in the morning. So not a lot of people here yet. In the evenings, a lot of people come, 6 or so, and then even parking can get pretty full. If you come like 7, even I had at Fish's, I had to wait maybe 20 minutes to get in, and we were pretty early. We were there I think about 6. People got there 6:37, had to wait a little longer for tables. Anyway, number of different types of restaurants here. And one thing about Filipino place, almost every restaurant I go to, I either leave because the music noise is so loud you can't even carry on a conversation. You know, mellow music is fine, but to have it blaring, to have it the focus. And then they have a Lantau restaurant down there, very, very loud music playing, and I didn't even want to go close to that place. I definitely don't want to eat in a place with noise just blaring out, but for Filipinos that seems to be normal for them, so they never complain about it. I've been told by Filipino friends, Filipino would never do that, would never ask them to turn the volume down on the music. Well, maybe they should start. I know a Filipino relative of my girlfriend who is now hard of hearing, not that old, hard of hearing. Well, yeah, I've been to those karaoke parties where the noise is so loud it's damaging. I don't know if that information isn't getting out to people. The news channels are they informing the public about what noise does to your eardrums and hearing over time? And hearing aid business might be good, here in the future. 10. Big Brain. Not sure what they serve. And my joy to go, tacos and more. Interesting. And if you're looking for a big burger, I used to live this truck makes burgers and a few other things. Burgers or sausages, it says. Big Daddy burger, Big Daddy cheeseburger, $150, $160. Double patty cheeseburger, $260. Combo meals. I used to once a week probably go down and have a burger. Used to be down when I lived close to IT Park. And they've got rice bowls, rice and meat bowls, fries, drinks, including beer buckets, sandwiches. My only complaint was the loud music they played where I used to eat, and I started going less and less just because of that. A couple other food stands there. Alley Mango, Toy Creations. It's like some, I think that's a Korean place, I think. I can't, that strange writing style, I cannot read that. Cafe Resto Bar. Coffee shop, I think. Not open early this morning, no. They got a second floor up there. Slowly, very slowly getting populated, I think. Yeah, pizza place. Oh, pizza, coffee, and cookies over there. So that was the north end. So let's go take a look at the south group of buildings down here. Lots of options. Place called Parrilla Lechon Seafood Grill. Parrilla, I think. It's kind of the center section between the north and south. They put on a little bit of a water fountain, color water fountain show. I think every night, a couple times. Not positive. I think the first one starts a little after 6 as it starts getting dark. Don't hold me to that. Joni's Sizzler and Roast. A few food stands here. Cucina Guadalupe, boneless lechon, tuna panga, shrimps, and more. Villa Fruit, Sugbo Mercado, hot pot. First time I had that was in Chongqing, China. Pretty good. SJ Wing Street. Not sure what's here. Alley Mango. This is part of Sugbo Mercado. They've got, I think it's a company. They've got Sugbo Mercado, a big area in IT Park, Cebu City, with lots of different choices in food, lots of food stands, Filipino, Korean, Japanese, all sorts of stuff. And this South District, I don't know, it looks like they're kind of finishing off, getting ready for some people to start moving in. I think they've concentrated the renting out the north end of this development. Maybe CRs or something. Maybe not. Yeah, a lot of bags of cement and other things, so they're still working on finishing these units, it looks like. Probably a good plan not to spread everybody out, businesses out between the north and south towers until you start getting a lot more customers. And then you go around here, and then on the south end Looks like you've got a few more food stands down here. So if you're looking for space, there's lots of space. In fact, with so many, two things, so many businesses going out of business during the government lockdowns, that had a big impact. This place was shut down for over 2 years. And the new building, lots of new malls, other malls expanding. IL Mall's expanding quite a bit. I think SM Mall is expanding. And a couple new malls. You got G Mall of Cebu. They just opened up their grocery store, maybe a store or two inside. And it looks like a ship unloading area down there. They got some cranes down there to unload containers. Something's happened in the last few years, I think. Jumping over to Google Maps, googlemaps.com, which is still free to use. Anyway, you've got Cebu City up here, Ayala Center. You've got the main highway down here. And let's see, SM Seaside, Cebu, which is a huge mall. And just down the road a little bit, you've got IL Corso Life Malls. And that's what we're going to talk about. You've also got, it's not on here, you've got right in this area, you've got the New Star Casino. So let's zoom in here a little bit. And this is what's called South Road Properties area. There it is, New Star Resort and Casino. I've done a video there. They're still under soft here in May 2023, still in soft opening, I think. But they're going to have a big boardwalk area up here. And so anyway, the hotel is open. They've got some gaming tables and slot machines there. Anyway, back to IL Corso Life Malls. Something else, you've got a couple of, you've got Amfli at City de Mari. You've got Filinvest condominiums over here across the street, and San Remo Oasis condominiums. I've done videos at both of those places, one or two different, maybe three different videos. At present time, there is no easy way to get from over here over to here. You've got to, if you're walking, you've got to run across the street. Try not to get run over. There should be some kind of pedestrian walkway, hopefully at some point in time. And if you're driving, at the present time, I believe there is no legal way to cross over. I see people doing U-turns here someplace in the highway, but I don't believe it's legal. I think there's no U-turn signs up. So you've got to come down here, and do a U-turn under this viaduct down here. Is that called a viaduct? Turnaround area anyway. Turn around, then come back to this side. Anyway, this whole IL Corso area, it's not laid out. Well, it's laid out. They've got IL Corso South, and they've got parking on the south side, and they've got IL Corso North area. And they've got two or three different parking areas, but I think 3 different parking areas. And understand that these various stores that are here, they can change over time, so not necessarily up to date. Definitely not. It does not include everything that's there, and as you'll see in the video. Hitting this view, that gives you a little better idea of the actual layout here. You've got this area here is it's a bit of a road, but you're not allowed to use that road. It is like a boardwalk along the sea, and this is the ocean out here. So yeah, people jog and walk up and down here, ride their bicycles, I think, are allowed. Motorbikes and cars are not allowed here at that point in time. Now, my experience with taxis from uptown Cebu City out to SM Seaside, not so far from here, about 150 to 200 pesos, $3 to $4. I had one do an illegal turn, a U-turn there, and go into Il Corso. But if they go down and make that U-turn, yeah, a little bit more, but it's not that much further to go out there. And there's also a couple bus companies. C-Bus, S-I-B-U-S, is one company that takes routes in and out of the city to this area. And then My Bus is another company. They even go further south to Talisay, I think, and maybe even Minglanilla now. So there are options with buses and taxis. So it is an interesting place to go check out the food. If you just want to hang out there, if you want to use the area to jog or walk up and down that road along the sea, interesting place, and enjoy the food, enjoy the just the views off over the sea. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.